And a nice full kick. He doesn't have an abbreviated kick, he kicks for real. The summer, we can look at him a little longer later. This is the new world record holder in 200 breaststroke from China, underwater shot. And believe it or not, it's funny because I've gotten to know his coach pretty well now because he's come over and done some clinics with me a couple times. And at the beginning of the meet, I think I lunged into the front, landing his breaststroke. It's all about the line. It ends up being about the line. And I generally will start all the clinic when I talk with the kids today. This is Kate Douglas, who I think is going to be your next world record holder eventually. Amazing. This did a short course at NCAA. She actually goes more distance per stroke long course, but this is at NCAAs. And that's a long course breaststroke right there. Just beautiful. All right. And speaking of Olympics, that is Lily King on the far side and Tatiana on the bottom side. Very different styles of breaststroke. There's a really good contrast here to watch these two. And one thing I suggest you look at here is Tatiana, how late she lifts her head. That's really, when you see her above water, it's more pronounced, but even underwater, she doesn't. She's right now. She's getting everything out of her pull while she's still in her line, and she hasn't broken her line whatsoever. Okay, way too many breaststrokers. Most of your breaststrokers, they lift their head as they begin to pull, and that's not keeping them. They're not going to get near as much out of their pull, and they're not spending as much time in their line where they're going to travel the fastest. Also, like how Tatiana finishes her kick, and her legs are right behind her glutes. That's where they're going to be. She has a huge kick. She rides that kick well, and then draws them back. All right. This is an Israeli breaststroker that I work with a lot. I just like that angle of coming straight in and have that angle in the camera. So let's look at that. She's a European champion in a 50 breast, but is a good 200 breaststroker too. One of the Tier Pro series, I was trying to capture the German Texas breaststroker that was in second behind Lily there. To capture her strokes. To me, I thought it was an interesting stroke. I hadn't seen it before this meet. And that's what I do, by the way. You guys should do this too. When you see something that sort of like opens up some new thoughts, get your phone out and video it. I mean, I was really trying to study her stroke. It was again nice to have the contrast with Lily in the same heat. And I think they're going like 224s. They're going fast, but nothing super special. I just like how she gets over the top of her stroke. And I hadn't seen her before, so. And she trains with my club team in San Diego. But he's a sub-minute. He's a 59 breaststroker at 17 years old. He's from the U.S., but he swims for Singapore. It just was a great view here. Look through that kick. They're getting into the drills now. Let's just stay here. I had some notes here I want to talk off of. All right, let's talk about breaststroke. Okay, what I have on my notes here, let's go back to a little bit of hope. I'm going to go back to historical